Well, hello everybody, I am Spegtacular. How are you doing? So I have a video today that's going to be about things that you should not do on eBay as somebody trying to sell. Also a warning to you that may be a buyer of such things to be careful of. Really read the descriptions, know some history about some of this stuff that you're going to get into, because this guy on eBay is a kind of a shady son of a gun. I'm going to go ahead and get into the video. Check it out. All right, so I was alerted to some of these listings on eBay by somebody I speak with on Instagram. He's a big-time poured silver art collector named Captain Coda, and he messaged me saying like, hey, one of your ships is on eBay for sale. Are you selling your ship? And I'm thinking like, I don't think so. I had to go find my ship that I had bought, and to make sure that I didn't lose it, didn't get it stolen.
Psycho poured artist collectors in the world. that is not that dude's bar. That belongs to Captain Coda. There is no freaking doubt about it. Freaking dirty dirtball.
But I'm going to name and shame on this, so many people are going to enjoy that. This guy's account on eBay is named I'm Bullion. IMBULLION. Now he has 52 all positive feedback. And you can see it here. He's being a good boy on eBay, but he hasn't sold for quite a while. And sometimes you can actually look at the old listings, but he's not done it for such a long time that you can't even go back to those listings anymore. But he had been selling other things, like here's a Silver Eagle from NGC, an APMEX Silver Round, a Celtic Tree of Life. I don't know if you remember those rounds from MK Bars. But, you know, some different things, some odds and ends, just to get his feedback up, I guess. But now, this is what he's doing. He's going into only MK bars. So if you don't know MK bars, you're probably living under a poured silver rock, but that's fine. I'm going to explain it. MK bars is like one of the world's biggest producers of hand-poured silver art. So he's been around for a while. There's many, big artists out there, don't get me wrong, but he's one of the big boys, MK Bars. He sells stuff himself on eBay through BGASC, I think still carries his product, APMEX. A lot of places do carry MK Bars products. So it was interesting because here is the ship. Here is the ship, and you can see the ship for sale right here. It's currently got 3 bids at $269.99 and a day left in 23 hours. And here's the interesting part, right? So you just might be like, well, he poured multiple ships. And you're right. According to Captain Coda and my math, there's about 10 of these ships that were actually purchased. So you can see the condition right here. Let's read this right here. It says, 5-ounce MK Bars hand-poured silver pirate ship statue, 999 fine silver, limited mintage. And it's correct. It is very limited on the mintage. It says... 1 day, 23 hours, $26.99 is where we're at, or $26.99, excuse me. Ships from the United States. This guy's actually, I think, in Phoenix, Arizona. Yes, right here it says Phoenix, Arizona, and only $1.95 economy shipping. So that's interesting. I'm glad he's able to get some cheap shipping. But let's look at this ship. So he has some pictures of this ship right here. So you can see right there different sides of the ship, and there's the caboose, or what's the back end of the ship called? Quick, in the comments, put it there. I know what it is. Go ahead, put it there. All right, and then here's the interesting picture, I think. So can we actually zoom in on this picture? Let's see if it allows me to. Let's see, control and bring the mouse wheel closer. I think that'll zoom, right? So here, can you see what's going on here? There, when MK Bars struck this coin right here, he put the mintage right there next to the fineness. So it's actually 0 right here is what he put. And it's interesting because he put kind of a double 0, right? He kind of had to strike it twice. And in another spot right here, he had a little hiccup where he had to strike it twice. These are hand done, ladies and gentlemen. These are not like, I pour it and then a machine does it all, blah, blah, blah. No, he poured it out, and once he starts striking, and it's hard to strike this too because the sails up there could end up breaking if he goes too hard. You know, it's you mess up a little bit and you got to keep it. I mean, and to me, that's kind of artistic and unique in its way. Either way, regardless, look at this. So there is my ship, and you can see that it's the same. In fact, it is a picture of my ship. The man on eBay is selling my ship. And now you're like, Spegtacular. He probably has down in the description that it's, you know, a representation. It's a ship like it. Because, like, look, he's charging a premium amount. First of all, people are already bidding a premium amount on a limited mintage ship. The first, okay? This is the prototype. This is the 0. This is not even the number 1. This is the 0 prototype. Technically the first one that's there. So we're going to go down to the description and we're just going to see what he had to put. He put, and this is all that he put, approximately 5-ounce Troy MK bars, hand-poured silver pirate ship, art bar, 999 fine silver. The detail of this piece is truly a must-see to behold. Own a true piece of 999 fine silver artwork today. Huh. And also, here's some interesting things. Precious metals content per unit, it says 5 ounce. Total precious metals content, 3.5 troy ounce. So I wonder what ship you're actually getting. I wonder if this guy's trying to pour out similar ships that MK Bars has done, and he's trying to make them similar. But I want anybody that may be seeing this video down the line that has what seems to be this ship, no. I was in the auction when I got this ship right here from MK Bars himself. This is truly the number 0. I even have the certificate of authenticity, which I'm not going to show just in case there's any issues down the road where this guy seems to claim to have found a certificate of authenticity. I'll have the real one and he won't be able to copy or mimic it. So I won't be showing that on this video, but I do have it. And just very interesting, is it not, that this guy is being shady like that. And the reason why I think Captain Coda had talked to me about this is because Captain Coda said to me, hey, you know, Speg, if you ever want to sell this ship, please be kind enough to let me be the first person in line to get a chance with this ship. So I think he thought that I was selling this on eBay. And he's kind of like, hey, bud, I thought that, you know, I could have been in line for this. But don't worry, Captain Coda. You would be first in line. I got you. And he actually, Captain Coda, because he's such a, you know, connoisseur of this poured metal, some of his pieces are actually on here as well, which is kind of crazy. And they're limited again. There's many limited pieces. And I'm going to show you one more that's actually in my collection. And don't do this. Don't do this, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to use a representation, you know, and just clearly label that right here in the title, you know, not the exact one you'll get like a similar one, you know, whatever. So now he's actually even put another ship on here, and he started the price even higher, $369, because apparently that was one of the few things that we're selling is that limited mintage ship that was mine. So he's actually trying to sell another one. And let's see if he actually puts the same. He did. He still has the same exact picture of mine right there. So, I mean, come on. This guy is kind of a joke. And again, he doesn't try to say that it's, you know, similar, it's one like it. He confuses the two different, I don't know why he's doing this. Precious metals content per unit, 5 ounce. Total precious metals content, 3.5 ounce Troy. Very confusing. I wonder if he's trying to pour his own things and trying to pass them off as MK bars. But there is only one MK bars, I assure you. So here's some more, blah, blah, blah. We're going to scroll down. And there's a lot. That's kind of the problem. Most are not getting bid on yet. Thank goodness people are wise to, you know, this guy's game. But some actually are. So those people are going to get that ship and may or may not realize that they're getting what they paid for, which, you know, is sad. So here's another one. This is the, let me actually click on it so we can get a bigger view. 1 ounce MK Bars Tiger King Art Bar, plain sack, so that's silver art collector, slabbed, 999 fine silver, limited mintage. So this is an interesting piece. I actually watched the Tiger King. I don't know if many of you actually watched it, but I thought it was a hilarious and, you know, train wreck of a show. But I watched this show, and I actually talked to MK Bars, and I said, hey, I said, you should probably do a bar about Tiger King because it's just such a train wreck. So many people are watching it. It was all over the news. You know, keep up with the trends, right? So he's like, yeah, sure, let me go get something going. So he came up with this bar right here. And this is the number one. And because I came up with the idea, I was able to get the number one bar, and I showed it to you all in a video. I actually made a video of this bar. And in fact, I did not sell it. Here is the bar. It's right here in my hand. And you can see, because the Silver Art Collector website and the actual slabbing process, I'm trying to zoom in on this thing if I can, it actually puts the first number for the different slabs. So here you can see MK bars 260001. That means this is the first bar that was made of the Tiger King, very first bar. And you know who has that first bar? Let me show you. It's in my hand right here. That is the exact same number, is it not? MKB 260001. I have the first bar still in my hand right now, today. Slabbed everything. And this guy is passing it off as his. And again, we're going to give him the benefit of the doubt. We're going to go down and see if he actually put that, it's one like it. He has a little bit more information here, so let's see what he says. Bar 1 ounce troy. So he's got the size, more correct this time. It says 1 ounce bars, Tiger King, Free Joe, plain art bar, slab, 999 fine silver. Own your piece of our unique world history encased in a beautiful Silver Art Collector case with its own art bar collector stats. Limited quantities made, order today. So again, yes, there was limited quantities. MK Bars didn't make, infinite of these. He stopped it eventually. And so if you got one, you got one. If not, that's it. You're not getting one. And so this guy is claiming to show off the first one. That's a problem. That is definitely a problem. Because here again, the starting bid is a premium amount, like a heavy premium amount for a bar that is the first one of the series. It's not the number 10, which, you could understand a little bit of a premium even, because it's, number 10. It is the number one, and it is slabbed as the number one bar. So, the guy's name again, we're going to scroll back up. Again, name and shame. You guys always want me to do this. This time I'm doing it. Here's the name. I'm Bullion. Go look him up on eBay for yourself. See what this rapscallion is doing. But he is absolutely taking stuff that is not his, putting pictures of it, and trying to sell premium items for a premium amount. I don't agree with it. I don't agree. Don't do this, ladies and gentlemen. Do not do this. Here's another one right here, just, limited. That's the number 14 in that picture. I wonder if he even has number 14. I wonder if he's trying to do his own thing and just trying to copy everything. This is the number one. He claims to have the number one of this. Like, that's crazy. That is crazy to me. What is this one? Again, another limited mintage. This is the number one. He's taking all the number one pictures for the most part. Here's another number one. Unbelievable. This is actually a really cool bar. I want to show this off real quick. I did not know MK made this, and this guy, actually, the one good thing he did was showed me a bar that I did not know that existed. So that's a nice looking bar, is it not? That Viking bar. So MK, if you are watching this, I wish that bar was still available, buddy. I'd like that bar a lot. But anyways, that's that. Don't be that guy. And real quick, for the coin collectors, I want to show you something to really avoid. I think I've mentioned this before. Many of you probably know it, but let's go ahead and look up unsearched wheat penny roll. Let's do that. Wheat pennies. I put what pennies? Hold on. WHE. Yeah, eBay's like, no, what? Oh, because this seller's not doing it. Hold on. All sellers. There we go. I was like, wait, did eBay stop those? So now this is a thing that you'll find a lot on eBay. When I was first getting into this hobby of coin collecting, I seen these same sellers on there, and I even tried them. You know what I mean? I was suckered in. I was like, yo, that sounds like a great idea. Unsearched wheat roll. How can I mess that up? So this is what the kind of things that they do. First of all, I'm going to talk about it. They're going to say a lot of like found in an estate. Okay, this is an estate pickup, estate hoard, blah, blah, blah. They're going to show you a coin roll sometimes with a real nice ender, right? So the end coin is going to be special. It may be only wheat cents with an Indian head, ender. So you see it and you kind of think, whoa, maybe the whole roll is full of Indian heads. But it's usually not. There might be one other one in there just for stuffing purposes. but it's usually not. They may have a mercury dime on the end instead of a all wheat cents in there. You might see that one mercury dime and be like, wow, look at that. And then in the comments, they're going to be fueled by people that are actually either the seller or people that know the seller. And they're going to be like a lot of, hey, I looked through there and I found a 1916 D mercury dime. Man, this guy is awesome. He's legit, blah, blah, blah. But for the most part, if you really do your research in the different descriptions and the different reviews, the reviews of the guy's product, you're going to see where a lot of people say, like, this is a sham. I didn't get hardly anything good. It was just the Ender was the only decent coin, blah, blah, blah. Those are the true, authentic reviews. Everything else is just kind of planted in there. So let's look at a couple just for fun. And they're sponsored, right? If they truly are unsearched wheat rolls, why do you got to sponsor them? They should be something that people want to grab easily. And you see them stacked up so much. They got so many of them. Excuse me. So let's, man, there's a lot of sponsored ads. Let's click on, man, look at the sponsored. We're going to do this one right here. Oh, estate sale. So again, estate sale, and you see all these Indian head enders. Let's see if that's what they're selling, all Indian heads. Estate sale, Indian head ends, wheat rolls, unsearched cents, U.S. coins, pennies. Guaranteed Indian head cents on each end and inside. So the guarantee is, because he planted them that way, that each of the end is going to have Indian head cents. Now, could an Indian head cent ender be possible? Yes, my very early videos, like 5 years ago, I think now, I actually went to a bank and found a few boxes of wheat cents that had Indian head cents in them. Some of the rolls were genuinely enders, okay? Genuine, no joke, from those unopened boxes. That was wild. That was a true rarity. The views I had on those videos were a reflection of the authenticity and the rarity of finding this, okay? This is not something you find all the time. This is not just, all the time. And those might have actually been planted there, come to find out, by the Mint when they were trying this whole thing, trying to get more people into coin collecting. That might have been some kind of U.S. Mint plant. I don't really know, but I found them, and those videos are available if you want to go search my deep and old and embarrassing videos. So here's some information. I don't want to read the whole thing, but just trust me, these are all scammed. This guy has gone through all of them, and he's made sure that there's nothing good. He's planted them back in there. Sometimes they have these old rolls and these little, what they call shotgun rolls, and they look good, right? They look, oh man, these were put in there years ago, like the little fibers are frayed on the ends, and they look like, they've just stood the test of time. But these are hand done. These are rolled by hand. They actually have machines that can roll coins and stuff, so they might actually do one of those. They might actually get some old paper and just do that, or old looking paper. You can buy old looking paper from stores. I've seen it before. I think Hobby Lobby sells like a pack of them, like old looking paper. Kind of crazy, ladies and gentlemen, kind of crazy. Anyways, so that's that. And you just wonder how many estate sales out there are these people finding, you know what I mean, with these enders, and where do these exist that I can't find them? Because I've been to many estate sales. I've never found any unsearched wheat pennies, or wheat cents as they should be called. But I would definitely avoid these. I would be very mindful that these are already searched. Like right here, like unsearched pre-40s. How do you know? How do you know they're all older than that? I mean, what kind of guarantee can you promise? But sometimes, and this is not so bad, $6.65, so you're not totally losing a lot. But sometimes, depending on the ender they'll actually put in there, the bids on these will be kind of crazy. And I wonder if I can find one of those real quick. Let me try to find a mercury dime. These are the ones that kind of get crazy. Mercury dime wheat cent roll. Let's see if I can find one just for fun, because sometimes the bidding gets wild in these. I've seen them over $100 for one roll, and I'm sure the people are going to get that one wheat cent at the end. They're going to be like, wow, this is crazy, I got a wheat cent, and the rest are going to be just like real cheap wheat cents. I don't see a whole lot right here. Here's one they put like a barber dime in one, and then a mercury dime in the other. Come on, they're not really doing that. These are $27.99 a piece, and Lincoln wheat penny rolls with silver mercury dime, U.S. steel, Indian uncirculated lot. Go look at these for yourself. And look at what a sham these things are. I've tried it for myself. Like I said, I've got burnt before. Don't be the person that gets burnt after me, because I've warned you now. I've warned you. There's many things on eBay too that are a sham. It's a shame because eBay is a great avenue for you and I to get on there and sell some things to people that are coin collectors. eBay does take a pretty heavy fee, in my opinion. But that aside, it is an avenue where we can buy and sell things. Unfortunately for us, there's some shady sellers out there that are making it to where it's not a nice place for you to go. So definitely be careful. Make sure that everything you're getting is legit. Maybe this guy is pouring his own stuff and he's passing it off as MK bars, and it's just junky stuff. Maybe it's not even real 999 fine silver. Who knows? The fact that he's trying to pass off pictures that are not of the product he's selling already throws me off. And then he's selling things for a serious premium. Here's an 8-ounce like Predator skull for $549. I mean, that's a premium item. Premium item. Is he going to get that exact limited mintage one? Like, are these? Does this show some kind of limited mintage on it? Let me see. Again, this is 1 out of 500. Do you think this guy genuinely has 1 out of 500, or are you going to end up paying this premium for that product that he does not have? Just be careful out there. I don't have this bar to prove that I do have the number one. So technically he could have the number one, but I highly doubt it. Like I said, Captain Coda told me about this, and Captain Coda's stuff is on here too. His very limited mintage ones of whatever. It's more than just me that's getting shafted here and having people get duped. It's not good. Not good. Here's a number 2. And so does this guy have the number 2? Who knows? Who really knows? Be very careful out there. I just want to show you this guy, kind of name and shame. Again, one more time. Let's go ahead and name and shame. I'm Bullion on eBay. I'm Bullion. Look him up. Maybe buy the stuff. Maybe buy that ship just for fun. And then when you get it, go, hey, it's not the ship that I thought it was, and make him get stuffed with the shipping price of bringing it back to himself, when eBay sides with you, because eBay will side with you. And that's my only satisfaction out of all this, is eBay is going to side with the buyer on this, because it's not what they wanted to get or not what they thought they were getting. And so the seller will get shafted. But I'd be very curious, very curious. I don't want to spend $269 to find out, at the very least, because the bidding's still going, to find out what number ship he really has, or if he even is selling stuff that is MK bars. But I'd be curious. Anyways, I got to go for now. Hopefully you enjoyed the warning and the name and shame. Spegtacular is out.